What's up, guys? Bajheera here. So we've got a pretty exciting Shadowlands developer update that was posted on Twitter yesterday. If you guys follow me on Twitter at BajheeraWow, you probably would have seen this already. If you don't follow me, go ahead and do that real quick. I'd love to hang out with you guys, but either way, what they say is that it's been 5 months since we first revealed our World of Warcraft Shadowlands expansion at BlizzCon 2019, and the whole team has been working hard at transforming the vision we laid out last November into a reality. And we can't wait to share our progress with all of you. So, what this means is, later this week, we will send out our first round of invitations to a closed alpha test for Shadowlands. So that is super exciting. We have had the good fortune of being able to be part of a lot of test phases for the Warcraft expansions over the years, and I'm hoping that we get into this one so we can share all kinds of fun stuff with you guys. But what they're recommending is, if you're not already opted in for betas for World of Warcraft, to do that. They have a link right here too, right on the thing. I'll put this this particular link in the description of the video here. But if your account is in good standing, then get on in there. But they're also giving it to a limited number of content creators and journalists. Hopefully we get in there. So we shall see. Been very, very fortunate, like I said in the past. Don't want to take it for granted that we're in, but hopefully we will. But that'll be really cool, and they want to focus on PvP and raid testing, so that'll be really, really fun. It looks like what we'll be starting with, though, is just leveling up first. So it says, when the alpha servers go live, we will have the full level up experience in the zone Bastion available, along with its accompanying dungeon, the Necrotic Wake. Testers who are interested in checking out our revamped new player experience can play through the Alliance version of the new zone and tutorials. Cool. That'll be fun. But we also get to test out, like later on in April, we get to test out some of the new zones. And this thing, the Torghast, the Tower of the Damned, seems super cool. It's an endless dungeon experience, and I think it has like roguelike elements where like you get to pick up different like buffs and attributes as you go through it. And I'm super excited for that. That sounds really, really neat. I like what they've done with like horrific visions, and I think this is like building on that in like a really big way. I think that's one of the things that WoW has done over the years, is like incorporate not only like different like elements that people have liked about WoW, or like different add-ons that have been really popular in WoW. They actually incorporate different elements of different game genres. And I think like the PvE right now looks really action RPG-esque to me. And I think some of the gearing with corruption is action RPG-esque, and I actually love that. So I think this is like one of those things that's incorporating like roguelike elements. Like this reminds me of like a lot of roguelike games, but especially like what is it? It's like the card game one that's like really popular. I forget what it's called already. But that's like one of these that's really, really cool. I'm excited for that one. That's Slay the Spire is what I was thinking of there. One take this, by the way. So then they'll go into beta phase, wipe all the characters, and let more people in, which is cool. But what we're going to be doing for this alpha is we're going to be looking at class changes, right? So they say players of all 12 classes will immediately see changes in their spellbooks, talents, and in some cases even their resources. I doubt they'll be changing Rage for Warriors, but we'll see what they do for other classes. Like I can see like a lot of like the energy classes maybe switching to something different. Maybe we'll see. We'll have a big separate blog coming out in the coming days, which hopefully we'll make a video for you guys, discussing how we applied the class design philosophies we led at BlizzCon 2019, and giving key examples of the sort of changes we expect for each class and their specialization. Unlike the last couple of expansion alphas, where the conversation with the community began with us saying, let us know which spells you miss most, this time around we're eager to hear whether we've gone too far with unpruning. So that's a big step, right? We've talked a lot about how certain elements of warrior utility has been taken out and given to other classes, or taken out and put back in the form of honor talents or talents we have to choose from, which still leaves us with a lot less utility than before, missing out on some spells that we liked, some talents that we liked, some abilities that we liked. So hopefully we'll see some cool stuff with the warrior. And I'm not going to be only focusing on warrior, but of course warrior is my main jam, right? I am a warrior, so we're gonna be definitely looking at warrior real close and trying to make that the best that we can. But we'll also be sharing lots of other cool stuff with you guys in terms of the other classes. But they've also been looking at the quest interface, so hopefully that'll be fun. A 3D indicator of tracked quest objectives, so that'll be really interesting to check out. Just streamlining the experience of the game, because if you want to be, you know, having to go online and look up where each quest objective is and spend about an hour doing that, Classic might be the perfect game for you. But if you want to know what you're supposed to do and be able to have a cool interface for that, it looks like that's more the direction they're going with modern WoW progressing forward. So that'll be cool, and they can set a personal waypoint and pin that in chat channels. That's kind of neat. Very cool. And then here's another big thing, guys. This is like the two big things for me. I think like the leveling is neat, but I think the two biggest things are, one, the class design, the unpruning. Let's see how that goes. And this is something that a lot of people have asked for in PvP. Also of note are some changes to PvP currencies. Notably, Conquest is once again spendable currency earned through Shadowlands rated PvP. Players will be able to use Conquest points to purchase specific items of their choice from a vendor in the capital city of Oribos. Conquest can also be used to upgrade that gear further. Similar to how benthic gear worked with mana pearls and the Rise of Ashara, we'll have lots more information to share on the details of this system, as well as our broader endgame itemization plans as the alpha rolls on when we reach maximal content. So for me, like, I love like WoW PvP, obviously, but the two big things that I think really I enjoy in WoW, other than just like PvP, are class design. Class design is important to me, and how you gear, right? Character progression. Those are like the two most important things. And then if PvP is fast and fun, like, I'm a happy camper. So these things sound good to me. I think it'd be kind of fun to see vendors added to the system that we have now. Today's actually Tuesday, and I'm excited to open up my boxes. I would like to have the boxes still be a thing, and I like getting the random drops of gear after arena that scales with your rating. That's also cool. But the fact that you can buy a piece if you want that piece, and then you can upgrade that piece, is really cool. I like the upgrading system a lot. I love that you can add sockets to items now by running Horrific Visions and getting the mementos. I love that. I like being able to upgrade gear. That's super cool, because like if you find a cool piece like as a base, and you're like, okay, I want to add a socket to this, I want to add item level to this, and then all we need is like some way to add corruption, right? If corruption is something that's gonna lead into Shadowlands, and I kind of hope that it does. I like it. I think it's really fun. Then we would need some way to like add corruption, and then we're able to like craft a really cool item off of just like a base, right? Once again, that's one of those things I think that is something that we could learn from action RPG games and bring that into WoW as well. That'd be pretty cool. But that's really exciting stuff. So unpruning and vendors are back with upgradable and purchasable Conquest gear. Super, super cool. But that's the big news, man. Got a lot of exciting stuff. And as they're talking about in here, we're going to be learning about some of the big systems that are new, like Soulbinds, Covenant Sanctums, crafted legendary items. A lot of these things are work in progress, especially in alpha. And of course, they're talking about like they're going to be like, okay, so take what you find with data mining with with a grain of salt. So yeah, that definitely makes sense to me. But the big news is Shadowlands Alpha coming later this week. We've got a big unpruning. We've got PvP vendors. Lots to look forward to, guys. But I just want to make a quick update for you guys in case you missed this on Twitter. Very excited for this. Like I said, hopefully we get in and we can get to testing. We're gonna probably start off with the warrior stuff. We can definitely look at the new leveling zones. That's fine too, or like the new leveling, new player experience. That's fine. That'll be exciting. But either way, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully you guys are too. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you want to be in the loop, and we'll keep the content rolling for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Peace.